In this video, I'm going to share with you how to make YouTube thumbnails that pop and stand out so that you can start a successful YouTube channel immediately. I've actually implemented this on my own videos, and I know that this is guaranteed to increase your click-through rate, so make sure to subscribe and click the bell for new videos every single week. One of the most important things when it comes to growing your YouTube channel is your video thumbnail. And even though some of you might disagree with me on this, your video thumbnail really matters. And one of the main reasons why it really matters is because if your thumbnails aren't attractive enough for people to even want to click on your videos, then what is the point of even uploading a YouTube video in the first place? So it doesn't really matter if you have searchable content or that your video is action-packed with the latest and greatest tips and strategies in your niche. If that person isn't even feeling compelled to click on your thumbnail or click on your video, then it defeats the whole purpose of uploading a YouTube video in the first place. Make sense? If this makes sense to you, can you guys write a yes below? Another thing that you want to make sure that you're doing when creating YouTube thumbnails that pop and stand out is using large enough font so that even if someone is standing 6 feet away from the screen, that they can still read your thumbnail. Some YouTubers, especially when they first start out, they tend to use tiny, fancy fonts that are really hard to read and aren't going to catch enough attention for someone to click on it. So keep the font very big, very bold, and very legible. Use only 4 to 5 words max when writing text on your video thumbnails so it's simple, legible, and easy to read. And make sure that even on a cell phone screen, someone can still read the text on your thumbnails. So besides keeping it short and sweet with the font, make sure that your video thumbnails are being consistent with your branding. And what I mean by that is that you want to make sure that your thumbnails pop and stand out and that they are being recognized by your audience over and over again so that they can recognize your other videos immediately as well, which helps create binge-worthy video content. That's why if you look at my YouTube video channel, I stay pretty consistent with my branding so that my viewers can recognize and watch more of my YouTube videos immediately. And since we're speaking of thumbnails, my rule of thumb is that I always make sure that all of my text and font and everything like that is on the left side of the thumbnail. And that's because on the right side, there can be many icons and timestamps that YouTube is using, which has a very high chance of covering some of the text. So that's why you always want to make sure that your fonts and your text and everything that's important is on the left side. I would love to know if some of my tips are new to you, and if so, tell me what niche you're in, what industry, what kind of brand, what type of business you have, and put it in the comments below so that we can support each other. Before you continue, please make sure to like this video, let me know what your biggest takeaway was, and make sure to subscribe for new videos every single week. And if you go over to my website, yasnadao.com, to subscribe, I will email you my free download, the ultimate video editing cheat sheet that will help you master the art of video editing so you can start making videos that grow your ideal audience, subscribers, and brand.